Yeah, all right, boys. I've got a football quiz for you, yeah, before we start.
All right.
Arsene Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson, two heavyweights of both of our clubs. Which one has managed more Premier League games?
Oh.
And what number of games is it?
Oh. The thing is, Sir Alex, he started off. It wasn't the Prem.
It wasn't the Prem. Yeah, it was still the.
That was like
He came in 1986.
So it took 7 years for him to win. Was it 7 years to win the Premier League?
Yeah.
I know his first championship.
First Premier League was 1993.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his first league title was Premier League.
When did Wenger come in? 98?
97? Midway 97, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might be midway 90. Actually, yeah, it was midway 97, yeah.
I want to go with Wenger, you know.
I might go with Wenger as well.
Yeah.
How many games do you think?
Fuck knows.
Oh.
Fuck knows. Literally, I don't know.
All right.
550.
I tell you were right.
Yeah.
Wenger has managed more Premier League games than Sir Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson had 810. How many did Wenger have?
Oh.
950.
I think
950.
Yeah.
I think more than 1,000. I'd say.
Yeah.
1,000.
Come on,
I have
man.
a
That
feeling-
would have broke the news, no?
1,150.
I have a feeling he had that there was a milestone. But
Yeah, I remember a milestone, like 1,000.
You know what
Premier League
milestone you're
games,
thinking of?
What?
In your and Wenger's 1,000th game he managed for Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah.
Not Premier League,
Okay,
all
yeah.
games.
Oh, okay.
He lost 6-0 to Chelsea.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Cold.
Sad, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's so sad, man. How could you do that to Wenger?
That's the players, man. It's not him.
Yeah, bro.
That's so deep, man.
I start to miss Wenger more and more with every coming year.
Yeah, I know. I knew you lot would anyway. But yeah, Sir Alex Ferguson had 826 games. Sorry, Wenger had 826 games. So he's 16 ahead of Fergie.
16, you know.
It's not even like.
Yeah.
Only 16, yeah.
Yeah, it's not even.
It's close, isn't it?
He probably stayed at Arsenal just to
I'm
be that
telling
record.
you, that's what he did. Yeah, 100%. That's what he did.
But I actually thought it was
Wenger's
going to be
that guy.
Fergie. I thought it was going to be Fergie because he's just been there for so
Just
long.
been there
yeah.
for
Yeah.
time.
26 years he
Yeah,
was there.
yeah,
But yeah, obviously
yeah.
some of it outside of Premier League years. All right, last quiz question. Henry is one of the two foreign players in Arsenal's top ever goal scorers in history. Who's the second one? I'll give you a clue. Is it Adebayor? Is it Van Persie? Is it Bergkamp? Or is it Nicolas Anelka?
Can't be a no-call.
I think it might be Van Persie.
I was thinking Van Persie simply because like Bergkamp was sick, but it was less.
It wasn't a
prolific.
goal scorer. It was
Yeah, it
more
was less
like
prolific, yeah.
he's more the creative.
Yeah.
guy. And Elkai, he was sort of in and out of the Premier League.
Yeah. He was everywhere.
He was like
Journeyman.
top goal scorer for probably 2 of the seasons. Adebayor was like, he done well at one point at Arsenal. Man City was in and out, and at Spurs he done well, but that's it.
I'm not going to lie, I don't even know why I said Anelka, innit?
No,
but I know.
I was just thinking off the top of my head.
Anelka's not a bad shout.
The answer is
Yeah.
RVP, innit?
Yeah,
You're both right.
Yeah, had to be.
Good start to the quiz.
It's just a shame. About
Let's crack on with the podcast. What, RVP? Oh, top striker. Top striker.
We're not gonna talk.
We'll talk about RVP later.
That's why Fergie left, because of RVP. Fergie was like, nah, that's it.
No, Fergie knew he was a key signing to win the league one more time. They got 20th Premier League title. Anyway, boys, we'll crack on with the podcast. Today, we're doing the Arsenal end of season diagnosis plus a BTL Podcast Player Awards. We're going to be doing flop of the season, player of the season, most improved player of the season, a couple more. Obviously, it's Arsenal, so there's a good chance we'll find some players to talk about, especially for flop of the season. Obviously, I'm a United fan. I come in. Sorry, boys. Sorry, Arsenal. Listen, listen. I'm gonna keep it neutral today. I got PSG top on. Dom's forgot his Arsenal kit. Let me introduce my guest. Yeah, I got a special guest back on the channel. He's a regular now. Dr. Dom, what are you saying?
Yes, man. Always.
Yes, bro.
Always.
Big Arsenal fan there. And now to my left, I'm gonna introduce debut on the channel. This man, my brother from school, ain't seen him. This is the first time I'm seeing him in 13 years, yeah? We've had so much, it's been a long time. We've had so much chat about football already. I can't even imagine how good this guy is on the pitch. Before Neuer, before who else is there? Them fake comers after Neuer. Before Alisson, this guy was balling out in goal before any of them. He was so good. He was playing centre mid at school at lunch. Anyway, let me introduce him. Arsenal fan, season ticket holder as well. Tunjay, welcome to the channel, bro.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming,
nice
man.
One.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Anyway, today, boys, let's start off with the end of season diagnosis. Let's take it back to the beginning of the season. And who did you just sign? Well, all right, let me ask you the first question. You just finished 8th the season before, yeah? Was it twice in a row?
Twice.
Yeah.
But you won the FA Cup the year before, right? Yeah?
So
what was your expectations of
Coming into the
Arteta coming into the season, or Arsenal
I'll
coming
let
into the season?
I'll let you go first.
So for me, because we didn't have any European football, I would expect us to compete, not to finish in the top 4, but to compete for the top 4. And I thought we did that to the last day. Yes, it didn't work out, and yes, we probably should have got 4th spot. But I think when you compare this season to the previous 2 seasons, is it progress? Yes. Is it slow progress? Yes, it's slow progress. But I think it's still a missed opportunity as well. We're finishing 4th.
But last year, 4th. Did you think that at the beginning of the season you thought that he was going to finish 4th this season or competing for 4th?
Compete for 4th. I thought it'd be between Spurs and Arsenal. I thought it'd be tight. It'd go down to.
You wrote off United.
Yeah. I wrote off United.
I wrote off United as well.
Ollie, after we just finished 2nd last season, though.
Listen. The reason I wrote off United is just like they're disjointed.
But we just finished 2nd last season.
Yeah, I get that. But when you start to see the resurgence of Liverpool, and when you see Man City obviously making the Premier League look like it's nothing.
I thought when United finished 2nd, I thought Liverpool and Chelsea were underperforming. I thought
Liverpool definitely were.
Yeah.
Van Dijk was injured.
Yeah, I thought might be because of COVID stadiums were empty, different fixtures at different times, routine changes. I thought maybe this is a one-off season, and United probably reaped the benefits of that. But I think this season, going back to normality, I think the true picture now shows where Liverpool and Chelsea are. To be fair, look, Chelsea have struggled. I think they should have done better this season in Premier League. But in terms of
Tammy Abraham instead of bringing in,
I don't really rate Chelsea.
Didn't do well.
I've said it
I
before.
I don't. Maybe one of the reasons I don't rate Chelsea is because of the way that they play and how they have played, and obviously I'm a bit salty about the Champions Leagues that they've won. I'm not gonna lie, but
we'll take it back into Arsenal though. Dom, what was your expectations at the beginning of the season for this season? That's just gone.
Honestly, I thought we had a shout at top 4.
Serious?
Yeah, I did. I genuinely thought we had because obviously lack of European football.
Yeah,
a lot of rest time. The squad was relatively big. I thought, fine. Even with rotation, definitely at least top 6.
Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed with how it ended. It wouldn't have, if there's one thing I will say about Wenger, Arsenal could be playing dead 29 games of the season, but those last 9 games of the season, he's going to grind out to get the top 4, you know? It's something that we're missing. But
so then you got your signings. I think you spent the most in Europe, most in Europe last season. You spent 150 million overall.
It's true.
You got, I think it was 6 signings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, true.
You know the reason that we spent is because Kroenke's team won in the NFL. That's the only reason we spent. Only reason.
Yeah. Wow. Let's go through the signings. What do you think about the signings? We'll go through number 1, Aaron Ramsdale.
Yeah, good signing. He started off. He dipped probably last couple of games, but I think overall good first season.
I'll give him an 8.
To be fair, Leno's
10?
Yeah,
10,
Leno started off, and then Ramsdale took over, made it his own. But I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Pretty quickly as well. So
Yeah.
You know one thing I rate about Leno? He's not. You don't really hear any news about him complaining.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's a great
top professional.
Yeah, definitely. I think he came on to play one game in the Prem.
Aston Villa.
Yeah, so away from home, he played well. Played for the team. You look like after the game when Arsenal won, it was proper celebrating, proper happy about it as well.
That's strange, man. He's just gone from number 1 goalkeeper to just randomly being dropped for Aaron Ramsdale. I don't know if that was deserved either.
I think.
And he's a good keeper, no?
Yeah, he's a good
keeper.
He's
better than Ramsdale now, potentially.
Yeah. I think
but just maybe not
if
distributing
we,
as much.
yeah, okay. If we
not
put
playing with the
them,
ball
yeah,
on the
yeah.
So he doesn't play into the system.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't fit the system.
But Ramsdale's distribution is unreal. Like,
Yeah, it is.
like, I see
Unreal?
it. Like, I'd say unreal. Yeah.
Obviously, you watch Arsenal more than me.
Yeah.
When we think
I'm
about,
not gonna say it's bad.
Like
It's
most of
solid.
our goals
Yeah.
at the Emirates, in particular, come from Ramsdale playing
Finding
that
the
first
pass,
ball,
yeah.
beating the press,
Yeah.
and then Arsenal go on the counter and score. There's been so many goals like that, and that's because of his distribution. His
Fair
composure.
enough. Yeah, fair enough. All right, next signing. So what? Aaron Ramsdale, you give him an 8 out of 10.
I'll give him an 8 out of
Yeah,
10.
I'll give him
And
an
I
8
was,
as
I
well.
was, I must admit, I was a
I
bit
was doubting
skeptical.
that, yeah.
I was a bit skeptical,
From-
especially with the numbers.
From a neutral point of view, I'll probably give him a 7. 8 sounds a bit high, no?
Yeah, but
I'll give him a 7.
We watch him, and we
Obviously,
yeah.
yeah.
And I
Look,
always
it's
said
his
I like
first
him. Yeah.
season. He's young. He
Yeah.
came for quite a big price tag for a
Yeah.
keeper. He
How
had
much is it
Leno in
again?
front of him, so I think
It's 30,
35?
35,
yeah,
something.
something
25 to 30.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Arteta obviously bought him knowing that he was going to take over Leno, I guess.
Yeah.
He
must have planned for it, yeah.
Must have done.
All right, we'll go into your next signing. This one got a lot of criticism at first. Ben White, 50 million. Let me say from a neutral point of view first. I'd say that even I was one of the guys that was taking a piss out of him, getting bought for 50 million at first.
Yeah.
But he's undeniably, obviously, a decent centre-back. And even for Brighton, he did well as well. Obviously, because he's at Arsenal now, it's easy to take the piss out of him. It's easy to take the piss out of him now. But he actually looks like a decent centre-back, can defend,
Better than
can play out
Maguire.
from the back.
Yeah.
For 80 mil.
Yeah.
For 80. When you look at the prices, and you look at the ages as well.
Yeah, definitely.
The age you have to bring into the factor there.
True, yeah. All right.
yeah.
It's a better deal than the Maguire deal,
Yeah.
Because he's younger and he's
Yeah.
potentially going to do better and he can play football and Maguire cannot do anything.
Yeah.
All right, I'll ask both of you to, obviously, it's unanimous. He's done a good job.
He has. One thing for me,
Something to improve on, or?
to improve on, is probably his strength. I think he gets
It's
He's
weird.
like-
budged out the ball
Yeah,
quite
it's-
easily. So
it's-
Gabriel,
It's weird, yeah.
he's strong, so you can't move him off.
Yeah.
But with Ben White, you sometimes can because
Sometimes
he's
he
not
seems. Sometimes he seems a little bit hesitant when the ball's in
Yeah.
the air as well, which is
Yeah.
weird because when he was playing at Brighton, that was one of the things that I thought. Yeah,
He doesn't win
he's a
that many
good-
headers now, right?
Yeah, that's why he
Yeah.
looks a bit nervous. I don't know. Maybe it's the jump in status of club.
Yeah.
Maybe he's overthinking. Oh, should I take it down? I don't know.
I mean, look, it's first season. I
Yeah,
mean,
first season,
he'll get
decent.
better.
Yeah, he
So,
will definitely.
great sign, I think, as well. Again,
Yeah.
How old is he now? 22?
yeah,
23?
yeah, I think
22,
so.
23.
Maybe
Yeah,
more.
Yeah, young 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a decent player. What would you give? Oh, you give him, what, 7
I'll
out of
give
10?
him a 7.
8 out of 10?
I'd say 7.
Yeah, 7 is
Yeah,
fair.
7.
Yeah, yeah.
I will go into Tomiyasu. This guy, I don't.
He's unreal.
Bro,
man.
he
No, but listen,
is so
wait.
class.
Can we talk about when Sky Cave or whatever that guy's name is on Sky?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's an idiot, man.
What? And he's pretending he got a text from his mate or something saying that, I don't know if Tomiyasu plays centre back or right back. What was that about?
I think he
Like,
just,
why did he make that up?
he just wanted to make a name for himself
Yeah,
and just
yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
No, but that's like slightly racist just because his name's Tomiyasu. Like, why else would you do that? Or
just-
because it's Arsenal and
It's
obviously
funny,
taking the
look,
piss out of
I
Arsenal.
don't know.
This might be controversial, but I think for media and pundits, there's a huge bias against Arsenal. I don't know why, but
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
always
hatred
been like
against
that.
Arsenal.
You
It's
think?
always been like that. Yeah,
In
no,
the
it's always
last
been
I
like
don't-
that.
I don't see that,
I
you know?
spot that.
I don't see that. I feel like when your club's going through shit, you're going to be the brunt of the banter. Like, we go through it, we're going through it now.
No, but the
We're
reason
getting it.
that Man U go for it.
And you lot haven't won the league. That's why I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
easy
yeah,
to
yeah.
target you. Because you were winning leagues at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah.
So it's easy to target you now because you're not that club anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Spurs haven't won anything. They don't
True,
get as
true.
much hatred
They
as us.
get a lot of love, I feel like, Spurs.
United haven't won a trophy in a while. Probably since-
6 years?
yeah,
6
I think
years?
so.
6 years.
But they don't get, in my view, obviously everyone's view is different. They don't get as much hatred as Arsenal. That's for me.
Well, you have to
But
remember
we've
that
also
the
finished
BBC
second
headquarters is
in
in
the
Salford, bro. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That's why. Half of them probably support them, you know.
Come on. Anyway, we don't want to keep bringing it back to United. Let's take it back to Arsenal.
So
Tomiyasu?
Tomiyasu.
unreal player, man.
Honestly, like he was one of those players. You know when you hear a name and you're like, you have to go Google it. You have to go look up some.
Trust me, bro.
There weren't that many YouTube highlights of this guy. You know. Honestly, he was a
Where was he
complete.
playing? Right back, centre back, left back, like Cave said.
Honestly,
Yeah.
he can
He actually
do
can play all
whatever
of
he
it,
wants.
yeah.
He can do whatever
Yeah.
he likes. I like him on the right because I don't. Cedric is a bit shaky. If you
Yeah, I
ask me.
think
Mate,
he
Cedric's dead. Let's be real. Let's be real.
he's-
Cedric's
he's
dead.
dead.
I
He's
know,
dead.
but
He's
look,
terrible.
listen. If you're
Who's
playing
better,
against,
Bellerin or Cedric?
Who?
Bellerin or Cedric?
Bellowing.
Is he on loan?
He's
Yeah, he's coming
at
back.
Betis.
So he's coming back.
They want him. They want
they wanna
basically
buy him.
want.
I would have preferred.
No,
Bellowing
they
to
want
Cedric.
us to
think?
release him from his contract.
Possibly.
Betis asked us to release him from
I
his
heard
contract.
that. And
Yeah.
he's begging
That's
for
a
it as well.
disrespect.
Trust.
That's a disrespect.
They're trying
They
to
wouldn't
get
ask any other
light
team to
free.
do that, you know.
Literally Arsenal. Yeah.
So
Nah,
true,
man,
true.
They wouldn't ask anyone else to do that.
So true. All right, Tomiyasu, good signing.
Yeah.
Who was in
100%.
other side? Lokonga. Looked all right at the beginning.
He's
maybe
all right.
fell off a bit.
Lokonga, basically, I heard we have some rumors with Bazuma. I think he's a lot like Bazuma, but Bazuma's probably obviously like ready.
Basuma's better.
He's ready.
Yeah.
He's prem ready. Lokonga's not prem ready yet.
Yeah,
Basuma's fully prem ready.
Yeah, he's
now,
prem ready. Yeah,
I feel like he
that's
needs
true.
to go out on loan for
he
like a
really does
season
need
or
to go
something.
out on loan.
He's young, isn't it?
Yeah, he's young, but there's something about him. I think he'll be good,
Yeah.
but he's too young. Like, I don't.
Yeah. He makes some.
Like if I was to rate, I'd give him like a 4 or 5. 'cause
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know yet, but it might be good like in the future.
I'll give him a 5, but yeah, because you have to remember where he came from. He was in Belgium before, no?
Belgium.
Yeah. He had
Yeah.
a lot of time on the ball, and you can tell because when he's playing, you can see like he's
It's too quick for him now,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's way
It's
too quick.
for him
It's way
now,
too
yeah.
quick.
Yeah. He might make it eventually. Who knows? Yeah, he's a bit shaky. But anyway, next player, what? Tavares? Did you sign Tavares?
Yeah, we signed to
Back up for Tierney.
Yeah.
What do you think about him? Howler, innit?
So he started off well. I
Yeah, he
think
started
in the
off well.
season there was a point where Tierney got injured. He keeps getting injured. That guy.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that later.
So
Something wrong
Tavares,
with
he
the
started off
physio,
well,
man.
and there was no issues. And then Tierney come back, and Tierney started playing. And then Tierney got injured again, and Tavares started to play, and then it just turned out. I don't know. He's a confusing player. I get.
I think
confused
mentally he just hasn't got it in him.
like, yeah. So he's, for example, his game against Man United, and I think he scored as well.
He scored. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was probably the most confusing
Yeah,
performances
because
of a player
going
I've
for-
seen.
going
forward,
going
he's actually
forward,
all right.
yeah,
Apart
yeah.
from when he shoots.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
He's
he's
it
going
sky high.
everywhere.
I think he's good when it's based on instinct. If he's got too much time, he panics.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
panics.
Yeah, he's-
he goes forward well. He's got great athletic ability. He's fast.
Yeah.
He takes on a couple of players as well. To be fair to him,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
defensive wise,
You know
Not
what he
quite
is.
there
You know
to
what he
me,
is.
right.
He's a perfect FIFA career mode
yeah,
player.
that guy with pace.
Yeah,
but
that
no,
guy
he
will
I
always-
actually had him.
always
I
chase-
actually had him
always
a
get the
couple years
ball,
ago,
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in real football, it don't work like that,
Yeah.
unfortunately, you know.
So true. All right, we'll go on to your next signing, Odegaard.
Oh yeah.
Did you sign him? Oh no,
We
you had him
signed
on
him
loan.
permanently.
signed him on loan.
Permanently, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
All right, let's talk about Odegaard because I think he might be about to becoming your captain, right?
We don't know yet,
Potentially.
but yeah,
I don't know.
potentially, yeah.
All right, we'll
The
talk
players
about
have to
Odegaard.
vote,
You
so-
sign him permanently. Is he finally reaching potentially his level, or has he maybe fallen short of that potential he had at like 15,
No, he
16?
could still
100% still can.
like
He's
still
young.
Yeah, man. Honestly, this guy can still go far.
I feel like
Very
maybe
far.
maybe
Very far.
what if Arsenal was his ceiling, no? Like top 4-ish ceiling, rather than maybe Real Madrid.
All I would want is that when he does reach them levels, I inevitably, unless he gets like a mashed up injury, hopefully, fingers crossed he doesn't. Unless he gets one of those, we're gonna be looking at him and be like, "Rah, we gotta keep him.
sick,
Yeah, we
yeah.
gotta keep him. We gotta keep him."
Yeah.
All I'm asking, Arteta, for some reason, if somehow you see this, like, just
Hey, listen,
He's
listen.
watching it right now,
Arteta,
he's
if you're
watching it.
watching this Between the Lines podcast, yeah, make sure you subscribe. Yeah,
obviously.
Get us to 100 subscribers by the end of
100%,
June.
100%.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
I would say sort out the contracts. He has to, he's one of those people that have to be on a 5-year contract or 3-4-year contract.
100%, yeah.
You can't allow him to run down his contract.
Or maybe he's due for a big move next anyway, though.
That's the danger. If he does really well, which he will do.
Yeah,
And
this is
then
the point.
He'll go back to Real Madrid or
Yeah, yeah,
Barcelona or whoever
100%.
comes calling for him.
Yeah. We have to have years on the contract. That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
if Kroenke wants the money, then they're gonna want the
they're
money.
gonna want the money, yeah.
But I don't know. It depends how successful Arsenal. It depends where Arsenal are. So I don't know. We'll see. But
True.
we have to keep him, man. He's too good.
True. All right. We'll talk about what went wrong at the beginning of the season. You lost your first 3 games.
Yep.
Brentford, Chelsea, Man City.
Brentford was COVID, isn't it?
Yeah.
COVID.
What, you
COVID,
lost?
COVID.
You had a few players missing because of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
apparently-
Lacazette and Aubameyang off.
Oh,
COVID.
yeah,
to
COVID
start.
apparently.
So we had to play Balogun up top.
He played that game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he played up top first.
No
game.
way.
He did alright, but like, it seems as if his link-up play isn't quite
Yeah, we didn't have a
there
striker that game. I think that's why
Link-up play was not the
Balogun starting Premier League football for Arsenal. That's shocking, man. He's worse than NK, yo. Anyway.
I don't know about that one.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
I don't catch it as calm, man.
So you lost the first 3 games. Then I think you went on a 10-game unbeaten streak after international break. Arteta was bookies' favourite for the sack. You lost. Then you had 10 games unbeaten. You beat Spurs 3-1. Then you had 3 back-to-back away losses via Liverpool, Man U and Everton. Then November came and December came. Aubameyang, what was it? He went away to see his family. He didn't come back on time.
Apparently he got malaria or something like that.
Yeah, he had malaria first, I think.
Yeah.
Then he didn't come back on time.
Malaria is no joke, man. That shit is horrible, man.
Could he make it up?
I don't know if it was. I don't know if that situation was to do with the malaria. I think. I don't know. They might. I don't know. We'll see in the Amazon documentary what happened. But
But listen, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, when this next season comes out of Amazon's All or Nothing on Arsenal, I'm gonna be watching that. We're gonna all watch that together. We're gonna do a watch along. There's gonna be popcorn,
It's gonna be painful.
lights off.
Painful to watch.
It's gonna be unreal. Arsenal, Amazon, All or Nothing.
Yeah.
Watch that with us on live on YouTube or something. I don't know. Anyway, what happened? So Aubameyang apparently didn't turn up to training. No, didn't come back from holiday on time. Was told to report back. Didn't come. Didn't go training. Then it was a Southampton game. Got dropped from the squad. Everyone thought he was going to play. I don't know if you won that game or not. I can't remember.
I think we won.
yeah, probably did win. Yeah.
Yeah, and then everyone was like, we don't need him. And I was like, no, we do.
But also he'd scored 7 goals in 15 appearances that season. In the season before he'd left or whatever.
Yeah.
Then got signed by Barcelona. Got dropped as captain. Got stripped of captaincy. Then got signed by Barcelona on a free, even though he had 18 months left on his contract. How do you feel Arteta took control of that situation? Did you think it benefited the team overall or did it harm it? Because potentially you might have got top 4 with his goals.
I think the reason he made that decision was because he might have been a bad influence in the dressing room. Yeah. And I think Arteta talks a lot about good culture, unity in particular. He mentions that every press match conference, literally unity this, unity that.
Yeah, it's his favourite word.
Literally. And I think if Aubameyang's always late, I think there's been persistent issues. I don't think it's just one or two issues. I think he's just always late is what I'm.
But why do you think he's doing that? Does he just not care?
You got the money, man. You got that 300 bags.
Yeah, but why is he not rating your club?
I don't know.
When you
should show more respect, no?
You should.
Come on, man.
It's
your employers. You're getting paid 300,000 a week.
I feel like when you start getting that type of money and you start realizing that like the club, the fans loved him. We put him on a different level. Like
it's like me at our school team.
Yeah.
Like you just doesn't matter what I do. I don't need to go training. I'm just going to turn up and do what I like. Which is harmful for the dressing room.
It is.
The manager used to say, if you don't come training, you're not playing in the starting 11. I never used to go training. They used to just pick me anyway, start me anyway. Give me captaincy as well. I was actually Aubameyang. But except I tried though. On the match day, I'll try and I'll put in 110%. I was at Tevez / Aubameyang. Anyway, what was he saying? Always get distracted by my own talents, man.
Yeah, what do you think about Arteta doing that? I think it was a good idea.
I think it was the right thing to do to strip him off captaincy and then to get rid of him. I think it was bound to happen.
So if you had him, do you think you would have got top 4 or no?
Probably would have.
No.
Well, I think we would have.
I don't think it would.
I think we would have been worse off. You know.
Yeah, possibly.
I think we would have been worse off because
he
he would have probably tried to shoehorn him in, or like he'd be coming off on the bench.
Yeah,
and
it'd look desperate.
It would look desperate. It would look desperate.
And where Nketiah's coming in, he's done well to be fair.
Has he?
He probably wouldn't have had the chances, and he probably would have kept relying on Aubameyang and Lacazette. I think he has, yeah.
If you put
4 goals?
No, he's got more.
He's got more than 4.
How many goals?
Bro, like
I don't know.
Let's check that right now.
He's a prime tapping merchant. Yeah.
Who Nketiah?
Yeah. And that is nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. If you start getting more balls into the box and stuff like that, I think he could
lads. He scored 5 in 21 in the Prem.
But like what? Like 19 of those were like
he scored subs? 3 in 8 in Europa League.
Okay, that's not bad. But it was
but Premier League, like first couple games, just kept coming off the bench.
10 minutes. Can't expect him to do anything. But
he scored 2 against a very poor Leeds team. So
He scored 2 against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah.
fair enough.
You won us that
He
game.
scored.
So what? He scored
against Everton. No, Everton.
out of 5 of his goals.
Yeah,
he
he
scored
scored
4 of them in 2 games.
Yeah.
Come on,
And
it's not that
Everton as
great.
well.
Yeah,
last
but he
game.
started
Everton.
those games. That's the difference.
In a 5-0 winning, smashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
So
you,
all his
but-
goals came.
Yeah, but the point is, if you start him, maybe he could do something. But we're not giving him the
True.
opportunity.
Lacazette had a solid run in the team, didn't he? Like,
Yeah.
there's one point he went
but
like 10
he
games
just-
without a goal or
he
something.
just-
He kept starting.
He dried up like Griezmann now, bro.
Yeah.
He's
He's
dried.
finished,
He's
isn't
dried.
he?
He's dried.
He's finished. He's going
Yeah,
back to
I think
Lyon
so,
now.
I
Yeah,
think so,
he's
yeah.
like a target man. He just can't move. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He went from one pacey striker to like a big, small target man.
It's nuts, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, January came and Party came back from AFCON, flew back for the Liverpool
And then
game.
started that game.
Came off the bench,
Yeah, came off the
came
bench.
on for 15
And he
minutes,
got
got
red
red card.
Yeah. Had a
Quality,
shocker.
bro, this is
Had
why
a
this is
shocker.
why we're doing this
This
show,
only
yeah.
happens to
Had a
Arsenal, by the way.
shocker.
It's only happens to Arsenal.
Yeah, I had a
honestly.
shocker.
Doesn't happen to any other team.
Come on, Thomas Party. Remember what's that song? Dom knows it. I'll put it in the track.
I don't know.
I'll put it in the video. Don't worry.
No problem.
Party came back. You got knocked out the League Cup. You got knocked out the FA Cup third
Wait, who
round.
knocked us out of the League Cup? I forget.
Liverpool. Was it?
Oh yeah.
Semi-final,
Okay, no,
I
because we
think
only
2-0
we only
in the
lost.
second leg.
No,
Liverpool
one.
lost
You lost 1-0 in the first
One-
leg. I think 2-0 in the second leg. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. The first 1-0 one, I was actually quite proud of it. I was like, yeah, they
Yeah,
put
we
in
were
a
like
good
dogged
shit. Yeah.
defence.
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, now that you say that, there was another big game you played well. Was it Man City?
At home against
Yeah,
Man City. We
yeah,
should have
yeah.
won
I've
that game.
actually
We got
for a long time.
robbed,
For a
oh
long
my
time, I've actually not
we
seen
got
any
robbed by
team.
VAR.
robbed.
We
We
got
got
robbed by
robbed. We got
And that
robbed.
happens a lot as
Yeah,
well
yeah.
to
No,
Arsenal.
I don't know if you got robbed. But
No,
that game
it's
we
a
got
robbery.
robbed.
You go back and you'll
That
see it's a
game
robbery.
against
Yeah.
City, we got robbed.
Just
I don't
like
care.
City robbed Everton of in that game.
Oh, the offside.
Offside.
Yeah.
Rodri was.
Yeah.
In that City game, there was an Odegaard penalty, which wasn't
Yeah.
given, blatant penalty, I think. And there was that red
100%.
card from Xhaka as well, even though he
Yeah.
just done it. All he done is that.
I think that was your best game against a big team in a long time.
Yeah.
And like potentially you might do that. Wasn't it? Oh, the Liverpool game you played well as well.
Yeah.
I think did you beat Spurs as well? You beat us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe like your record against the big teams is starting to improve.
Our record against
Potentially
definitely, yeah.
because of Arteta. What
It's
is it?
probably better
Arteta?
than- it's
Because
probably better than
obviously I'm a
Liverpool's.
United fan. I want to cuss Arteta, innit?
Yeah.
But I can't deny the truth. Like there's been a slight improvement.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's the inconsistency.
Yeah.
Because it will do that and then play Burnley and then obviously they're down now.
Yeah.
All right, I got another question for you. The last of the negative points of Arsenal for the season. Since Arteta's come in, you've had, I think it's 9 red cards, which is more than any other team in the Premier League. Why do you think that is?
We play more aggressively, and that's what we should do.
We do.
Because Arsenal have always been accused
Is it what you should
of...
do, or is it
We had
harming?
no backbone for a while,
Yeah.
but now we're starting to put some meat in the tackles.
But it's
Yeah,
harming, you
definitely.
know. Say for example, like Holding v Tottenham.
Yeah, that's
Rash.
rash.
No, but he-
That's
no, 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 no,
that's-
that was
that's
different.
wrong. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that was different.
that you
Yeah,
can't be doing that. Like,
he
I don't
was-
know what happened.
He
I
was
don't know what
swimming.
happened.
He
He
lost
was
his
swimming. He was out of
bottled the game.
his depth.
He bottled
Out
the
of his-
game, yeah.
Like
Because from the start of that game, he was bottling the whole game. Like just the occasion got to him.
yeah,
He couldn't handle
yeah,
that game. Yeah, Derby got to him.
Yeah.
Again, most of them are like from 2 yellow cards into red, and there were a couple of them that I'd say are questionable. Like again, I give you an example: Martinelli against Wolves, where the ref just
Where they
gave
gave him a
2
yellow and then
yellows,
2
like,
yellows in
like
a row.
10 seconds.
I've never-
I missed that game.
I'm not gonna
I
lie
missed
to
that
you.
game.
It was petulant from Martinelli, but he could have warned him after the
He
first
should,
one.
if he's gonna give a yellow card, he should stop the game.
Stop the
give a
game and give
card.
the
He didn't
yellow.
do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He carried on. Which the first yellow I didn't think was a yellow, but the second
one was
fair enough,
definitely
100%.
What do you think about Martinelli now? Because obviously when he was coming up, you lot all said that he was this wonder kid, but maybe he hasn't hit that height yet.
He
Not yet.
keeps getting these.
Is he gonna hit
He
it?
keeps getting the niggling injuries. You know those ones, the
Yeah.
little hamstring, the
Yeah.
little ankle ones.
You can see he's got some
yeah,
ability.
little
in him.
twins. Yeah. But
He's got some kind of magic in him.
Yeah,
innit?
definitely.
definitely.
No,
No
he's
doubt.
got something, but it's just he's a bit inconsistent for me.
But say like before, he was probably going to be miles ahead of Saka supposedly, but Saka's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like
He still could be.
overtaken
We
him.
don't know.
He
like,
still-
he
I don't
still
think he
could
can be anymore.
No,
Saka looks like
no,
he's
he
miles
can't.
ahead of
I
Martinelli.
think
the player.
what Martinelli wanted to achieve this season is to not get much injuries, to be injury free, because he's always been injured.
he's always been injured. Yeah.
Now he's gone through that. Maybe the next stage for him is just to be more consistent,
Yeah.
score goals, assist. So yeah, that's probably his next stage now.
I
Hopefully he
asked
does
Arsenal, you man need to hire me because there's something wrong going on in the physio and the medical room.
Listen,
Something is going
it.
on.
Literally.
the only doctor to
I'm
ever
telling
be on
you,
Between the Lines podcast. If you need to
Something's
hire
going
him,
back, something's
shout
going
me.
wrong,
Literally,
something's going
Tommy
wrong.
Asu's like Tierney now, like
Yeah,
injured,
what's
like,
going on?
Non-stop.
Tierney's actually always kind of been crucial for you since he's come into your team as well.
Tomiyasu,
You actually need Tierney.
Party.
You probably don't get top 4 because you lost players like Tierney. And Party. What do you think about Party? You know, because I've not seen enough from him as a United fan or a neutral fan.
He has
He's obviously got ability in him, and he's a star for Simeone's team.
The problem is he could end up being a Song, and a lot of people remember Song as some sick guy. But real Arsenal fans know Song was a bit, you know. He had his moments. He had 1 or 2 seasons where he was like class, but sometimes, and I think he got found out when he went to Barca. So he's a problem.
So what is it about Party?
Yeah.
Is it the injuries only? Is it his ability?
I think because of his injuries,
too quick
he's
for
not
him?
just been.
Yeah,
He's not nailed.
He's not bang on.
I think they rushed the players back too quickly, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if you give him an extra 2 weeks off.
Party against Man City, for example, best player on the pitch, like it was unreal. Like box to box was like.
But he's too inconsistent. That's probably the problem.
I think maybe because of his injuries.
Because of his injuries.
Yeah.
But I think again, there's a player.
Can we always blame him on injuries though? Let's say out of 20, I don't know how many games he's played, but out of, let's say 20 games he's played or 25 games he might have played this season, how many of those games would you say he's played well? Maybe 5?
Like it might be like 60% of them.
Okay.
Yeah. 60% of them.
Yeah, I'd say.
He's putting a 5 out of 10.
He's not been terrible either. He's
10.
been okay.
Yeah, he's been alright. He's been alright. I give him like a 6.5.
Maybe that's not enough for you though. Maybe that's not enough for you.
Not right now.
From what you need from him, you probably need more. He's meant to be like driving the whole team.
You need more.
Yeah, you need more.
I think Lokonga was supposed to be his deputy, you know.
Yeah.
But it's not looking too.
We ended up bringing El Neni back.
Yeah,
a couple games.
Listen, man,
he's actually kind of revived his career. He signed a new contract, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen, El Neni is a real role player.
Yeah, but from an outside point of view, it's funny to take the piss out of El Neni.
Yeah,
because if I'm being honest, I actually think he's all right footballer. But it's hard for me to say that on camera, knowing this is going to go.
El Neni,
because I want to take the piss out of him. It's Arsenal. It's El Neni. He's revived his career. It looks funny.
He can run. He can tackle. He just plays sideways. That's what.
Sometimes you need that.
Forward.
You
need that sometimes.
You need that to keep the ball ticking over, especially the way we play it. But
all right, I've got another question for you. This is another guy that's probably kind of what maybe revived his career a little at Arsenal. Can you guess who I'm talking about?
Revived.
Possibly revived his career a little at Arsenal, or revived his relationship with Arsenal.
With Arsenal fans.
Xhaka.
Yeah, Xhaka.
Yeah.
What do you think about him now?
With the fans.
I've always been a fan.
I've always been a fan as well.
I've always been a fan.
I
I know the hate he gets from Arsenal fans, but I've always been. He's done well. He's been a good player.
Surely he's just always going to cost you in one moment or another.
Not necessarily.
The time always comes every here and there.
Yeah, the thing is,
I swear he swore at you lot. Come on.
No. The fans deserve that.
They
were abusing him.
I think he reached a point where he just got so much personal hate. He just had a moment.
We forget that he's human too, man.
Like he was captain, and the captain should do that. Fair enough.
Yeah. Come on, bro. He was captain.
He got stripped off, and that was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But
surely at that moment he's got to leave.
Well.
Surely at that moment he's got to leave. The second he's been stripped of the captaincy, he swore at the fans. He's got to leave.
Yeah, but there's a reason why he did that, though. You got to think about why he did it in the first place.
I mean, if you think about it, look at what Arteta did with Aubameyang. Why didn't he do that with Zach?
Exactly.
He must have been like, he must have seen.
Imagine a player throwing his shirt, but still performs well in training. Still a leader in the dressing room.
Still a leader, still walking.
Exactly. Still trying to do the best for the team.
So going along next season, you're starting Xhaka, CDM, maybe CM.
Yeah, I'd start keeping him. I'd keep him. I think he's important.
Captain again?
I would welcome it. I know it might be controversial. I would welcome it because I think he's a leader.
I think he's a leader.
Serious?
I think
he's disrespected your captain's badge though. Surely.
I don't think so.
I've moved on from it.
I've
moved on from it.
Honestly.
Fair enough.
It's a blip. Everybody, I'll give everybody.
It's like Man United and Cantona. You know, he did a Kung Fu kick, but you know.
Yeah, but that was to a fan. It wasn't about. That wasn't. It was Crystal.
I know it's different, but like he still shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But he did it for a reason.
Yeah.
But United still kept him on and still treated him as one of his own, and he still produced.
All right. What we can gather is Tunde is very forgiving man. Yeah. Anyway,
I am.
very forgiving. Anyway, everyone, boys, we crack on. Yeah.
Cool.
So we go on to the good stuff. We'll talk about fifth position first. How are you content with that? Are you happy? Have you overachieved? Is it a level you deserve? Should you have got more?
Level we
disappointed, maybe.
I'm not.
level we deserve, but disappointed because we could have got fourth.
It was in our hands. It was in our hands.
It was in our
hands. Yeah.
Weren't you 6 points ahead of Spurs at one point?
Man.
Probably, yeah. But it was like games in hand as well.
Games in hand.
But I mean, as we were talking about Xhaka said it best. He's like, we don't deserve.
Exactly, and he's right.
He's right, 100% right.
100%, we don't deserve it. Spurs deserve it.
Yeah, that's it.
Do Spurs deserve it?
I think they did, yeah. I
feel like none of us deserved it.
Not really, but
none of us deserve it.
but they have to. Someone has
to
come
look, to be fair
to
Spurs, last couple of games they've smashed it. They've turned it around. Like
Conte
even
really, he's done a bit.
They drew against Liverpool at Anfield.
True.
They could have won that game as well. So
yeah,
I think they've done well, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5th good season for you overall.
I'm a bit disappointed with the cup runs.
Yeah,
should have done more in the cups.
Yeah.
FA
Especially
Cup,
the FA Cups are kind of been holding you up in conversation for a while, innit?
At
least you can say, we got FA Cup though.
FA
It's
Cups.
that trophy.
FA Cups are.
I still rate it as a big trophy.
Yeah, no, it is.
Some people kind of don't.
It's the oldest.
If I was a footballer, I would rather win the FA Cup than anything else.
No,
literally.
Yeah. First,
Premier League, Champions League. I prefer to win the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Because I watched the FA Cup
first
more than
first.
else.
You think?
Yeah, first.
Well,
I want that
did,
first.
Once
I take it off the list, then I can go for the other ones. Yeah. That's for me as a football player.
No, for me, it'd obviously be Premier League or Champions League. I'd much rather one of those than FA Cup. But I respect the FA Cup highly.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else went good with Arsenal season? Let's talk about Saka. For me personally, that's one guy that I can't discredit in it. Like, I actually think he's sick. Even for a couple years now, whenever I've seen him, he picks up the ball. He's a big game player. He scored against City. I saw that he scored near posts from the edge of the box, I think, first time.
Yeah.
He scored against Spurs when you won 3-1.
Yeah, that's right. He scored the first one,
Scored
I believe.
against Chelsea, maybe.
I can't remember.
I think I went through it before. I think he actually scored against Chelsea. But yeah, he's like a big game player for you. He's actually a top goal scorer this season, Jim. Did you know that?
Yeah.
In all comps.
Yeah.
He scored.
That I knew.
Do you know how many? Alright, it's quiz for you. Quick quiz. How many goals has Saka scored this season?
I think
probably like 8 or 9.
In all comps. Your top goal scorer scored 8 or 9 goals.
No. In all comps.
All comps.
I'm gonna go for like.
Your top goal scorer ain't scored more than 10.
17.
I think so. Yeah, I don't.
He scored 12. He scored 12.
Only 12.
Yeah, 12 goals in all comps. That's your top goal scorer.
God damn.
Yeah,
that's got to be fixed, man.
Aubameyang scored 7 in 15.
That's got to be fixed.
Aubameyang scored 7 in 15. Your top goal scorer scored 12 in 45.
Yeah,
obviously, he's a right winger.
Yeah, it's got to be fixed.
Yeah, fixed or just
fixed. Yeah, we're not a team that can we're not like City in that the other players can score. Okay, we are similar because obviously Arteta came from there, and he's trying to build it the same way.
Kind of same mold, yeah.
We don't have the same caliber of players that we can just be like, oh yeah, he can score, he can chip in with a goal, he can chip in. Smith Rowe maybe.
What do you think about Smith Rowe?
I think he's class.
Season started amazing. Didn't he score like 10 goals in the first 16 games?
Kept scoring.
Yeah, and
then he got COVID.
And he got COVID. I think he got injured for a bit as well.
So what?
And then Martinelli came in.
What was it? Was it just a purple patch or was he shit? Like,
no.
But when you see him play now, he looks kind of shit though.
I think he's like.
Don't you think?
Still going through it.
Yeah, he's just
still going through it.
I think he's better.
Yeah.
Through the motions.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see footballers do that though.
Yeah.
You know, you just see like. He's just playing.
But now,
I know that sounds weird, but yeah.
Look, I'd say he's better than Elanga, and I probably shouldn't make this comparison, but he's coming like Elanga, like being pushed into the team
quick.
And tried, pushed in quick. He had a purple patch.
Yeah.
Now he's fell off. Elanga looks shit. Is this the same as maybe Smith Rowe? Because Elanga looks actually like shit now, innit?
Yeah.
I actually ride out for him as well. He tries hard.
But I feel like
he looks kind of dead. I hope he's better, but. He looks kind of dead. Has Smith Rowe maybe hit that quick purple patch ceiling?
No, I feel like I feel like Smith Rowe could be like the next Ramsey for us.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, I think he could be a top player still. Yeah,
genuinely,
enough,
I feel like.
Yeah,
I feel like.
I mean, look, let's see in the next year or two.
Listen, if he doesn't, both these men.
We'll come back.
Yeah, we'll come back.
He's got the number 10 shirt, so yeah, he should be good.
That was a bold decision.
Big decision.
He did not deserve that. Arsenal's number 10. After like a 10-game purple patch, sorry.
He's no Ozil.
He didn't deserve that. It should be Odegaard. It should be Odegaard. He's what, number 11?
Yeah, 11.
Come on, bro.
But maybe he asked for it. We don't know. Maybe he likes it. Maybe he prefers 11, innit? Some people are like that, you know.
Odegaard number 10. Come on, bro. That's synonymous.
I mean,
I mean,
Some
I'll give him
players,
number 10, but I don't know. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
No,
whether
Smith
he-
Rowe done him dirty. That's going to cause tension later. All right, Saka, what would you give his season out of 10? He had the Euros just beforehand as well, innit? Racist abuse, missed the penalty, turned it around for Arsenal. So
I'll give it a 9.
He's your best player, right?
100%.
Yeah, I give him a 9.
Best player or Odegaard, maybe him?
Oh yeah, no, Saka's
Saka?
best player.
Yeah,
Saka, your best player,
Saka.
yeah.
I heard when I
Big
heard,
responsibility.
when I heard that Man City were in for him for like 100 mil, I started shitting myself.
Is that true?
I don't think so.
I don't think
Is
so.
that
I don't think
no, we're
Arsenal
talking
selling
about
me,
it.
but
No, I
like,
don't think they'd sell him. They sell him, it shows a huge.
What, 100
huge-
mil? You wouldn't sell him?
I
Arsenal?
don't think Arsenal.
Come on, bro,
He
they're
signed a
exceptional.
contract anyway. Like he's staying. For
If
like
City
another
come in for
3
100 mil,
years.
he's definitely going.
He's not going.
He's not going. I think he loves.
I know he
the
loves
club.
Arsenal. He looks
the
like he
club,
loves
doesn't
Arsenal.
He
yeah?
loves the club.
But if
He loves
City
the club.
come in for 100 mil, Arsenal say, yeah, it's accepted. Arsenal accepting that.
No.
No, I don't think.
You think?
I don't think.
Like
so.
Tottenham
100
didn't-
mil?
Like Tottenham didn't accept.
Bro,
Harry
he's not.
Kane.
He's not Kane though. Saka's not Kane.
Yeah, but he could be.
He could be.
No.
He could be.
Oh,
Not
He's of
there,
the same
but he could
importance.
be.
you know how
He's
good
of the
Kane
same
is.
importance. He's of the same importance. so
Not
I
the
say-
same importance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already at this age.
Have you seen our season?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's of the same importance, man. He really is. He really
Ooh,
is.
Same importance.
And he's
that's
versatile
a good,
as well.
That's a
Yeah.
good.
He's versatile. If
Question.
we ever really needed to play him at left back, he'd still play.
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
look,
a sick player. He's a
he's
wicked
sick.
player.
I mean,
Yeah,
look, if
sick.
we said it won't be for this season, it might be the next.
Yeah.
Season or two.
If you don't,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
progress.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
don't go
He'll have
anywhere,
to
if you
leave,
don't
yeah.
get to Champions League, then yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I wouldn't say he owes us a year or two, but I feel like
Yeah.
he does, you know.
But we've got the obligation to say
Man,
no,
he could have been like one of the many Chelsea players
True,
that just
true.
never make it. Like,
True.
you know.
Or did he do that himself? He was just so
Nah,
talented. He had to.
Nah, I don't think he did it himself.
True,
it was
true.
it was a desperation thing, and it
Who's
just,
brought him through?
The gamble works.
Was it Emery?
Huh?
Is it Emery that brought him through?
Yeah, Emery
Yeah,
brought
Emery
him through
brought
because
played him in a couple Europa League games,
Yeah.
and then he's made it his own.
Fair play to that, man. Yeah, fair play to that. Arteta overall, not this season.
Not just
all
this
right,
season.
All right, this season first.
Yeah.
What would you rate him out of 10?
6.5.
6, yeah, I'd give it a 6.
You think?
I'll give him a 6.5 because
It's
it
been
gave me hope of Champions League football
Yeah.
again, isn't it?
It's been. Do you know what? It's been a weird season. Like
Very.
You've lost the first 3 games, then we bounce back, and then we go through.
When was the last time he was in Champions League?
I don't even
God
know, man.
knows.
I don't
God
know.
knows.
7
Yeah.
years?
6, 7 years, isn't it? Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted. I just
No, it's
came
alright.
to mind.
No. I don't know. It's 6, 7
I had
years.
a long
I
time
think.
since I heard it and seen us. Heard the anthem, you know.
Listen, Europa League next season. I'm coming for you. Don't worry.
We'll see you in the final, man. We'll see you in the
Say
final.
nothing, bro. Say nothing.
Hopefully, anyway.
Yeah, sorry. Arteta overall. No, sorry. This Arteta. 6.5 out of 10.
6.
6
for
and a
this
half out of
season,
10,
yeah?
This
And
season.
overall, he's lost. Is it 3.5 years now? I think 3.5 seasons, maybe.
Yeah.
Out of 10, what would you rate him?
Again,
Arteta overall.
again 6.
I'll bump him to a 7 simply because of the FA Cup.
Yeah. I mean, the FA Cup was good.
How did he even win that, bro? Was that him? Or was that just the players? That was Aubameyang.
I think it
I
was
feel
that-
like
was that
I think
Arteta?
it was
I think
it was
Arteta.
him. It was him.
He-
It was
yeah.
He was
him,
only
and
in there
he
for like
really
5,
lit the
6
fire
months,
under
no?
them, man.
I think-
You could see the way
You
they
think?
were playing. He lit the
Yeah.
fire under them.
Like,
Who did you beat in the final again?
We beat Chelsea,
Chelsea.
but we beat City in the semis in those 2 games.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we turned
Looked
up
like world
literally,
beaters in
yeah.
those 2 games. Yeah.
So you think that was Arteta that early on?
Yeah,
bro?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I think we played 3 at the back at the time,
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
played
yeah.
a 3-5-2
Yeah.
formation with wing backs.
So
And
what's
he made that
what's the
change.
difference now between that and now?
I think just the players that he thought were going to turn up didn't turn up.
Yeah.
And they
Like-
probably let
like
him down.
Aubameyang.
Yeah, like
Lacazette,
Aubameyang.
maybe.
Yeah.
Pepe?
I-
What's happened with
Pepe.
Pepe?
Oh, don't
Whenever you
talk to
talk
me
about
about
Pepe.
this guy.
Sorry, we was meant to talk about the good stuff, but let's talk about Pepe
Don't
quickly.
talk
yeah?
to me about this guy.
What's
man.
happened to Pepe, or what's going on with Pepe? Is he shit?
Jesus, man.
Is he a fraud?
He's not a fraud, you know. He's
Because
just.
sometimes he looks like he's all right. Like he's got a little bit of a bit
You know
about
what?
him.
You know what? If you
But
don't
overall, he looks shit. But yeah,
listen. When they play him consistently, he can give you a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
But when he doesn't play for so long, and then you put him into a game, what he tends to do is he over dribbles.
Yeah.
Mm.
He does
Over
that a lot,
dribbles
does that a
to
lot.
he does that a lot. But when he's on a consistent thing, more times than not, he'll somehow wriggle out of the situation and pass the ball. But when you just shoehorn him in and he hasn't played and he's not got the match fitness, man, he loses the ball a lot. And in crucial,
is Arsenal career finished?
I think so,
I
yeah.
think
I think
so,
he might
man,
go this. I
unfortunately.
think he might go.
so. I
Has to
think
leave
so.
this summer, right?
I think he might leave, yeah.
How much
Even if
money-
he's on loan, he
Arteta
might
don't
leave.
want him no
How much
more.
money you think you get for him?
I don't think we can get any money.
Serious?
I've been real. Probably like
if
20
we can
mil?
get 25
10
mil,
mil?
I think they'll loan him out.
15 mil?
I think they'll struggle. They'll probably loan him out.
Serious? How long's left on his contract? Do you know? Maybe
Enough
2
enough
years.
time,
2
enough
years,
time,
maybe
enough
2
time,
years, yeah.
enough time, enough
But
time.
even if we sell it, it'll be like 5-10 mil. Like
Serious? That bad?
No, with
I wonder what's
inflation,
happened to
with
him.
inflation, we'll get 15 in it.
yeah, maybe 50. Yeah,
15.
maybe 50.
But if we get 25, we should just sell him instantly.
yeah,
Instantly, not even a question.
No, that would be sick money for him.
Yeah, you get 25 mil for
What,
that
and you
guy.
paid 72 mil?
72, yeah.
yeah, man, shocking.
At least we're paying that in installments. innit?
exactly, not one sum.
Yeah, but what do you think is the reason for that? Is that like bad recruitment or is that bad scouting
Bad
or what?
recruitment. I
Yeah,
think
but
the thing
did he
is,
look
like,
that
don't-
good in
We
France?
should have got
though?
Zaha.
The thing is,
we
he-
should
Yeah,
have
you
got
should have got Zaha. You
Zaha.
should have got Zaha a long
Yeah,
time
probably
ago.
should've
He
got
messed
Zaha,
up,
yeah.
man.
But
You should have got Zaha a
Prem
long time ago.
proven. Sometimes it's Prem
yeah,
proven.
but with
over-
Zaha, we
True.
would have had to pay the 70 odd mil in
in one
one go,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
not worth 70 mil. I
No,
don't think.
never.
But Pepe, he was actually good in France for Lille before he came.
He was cold.
I think he was like second or third top scorer. and
Yeah,
he was a lead
he
in
was
assists.
cold, man.
I guess you never know
So,
how quickly
yeah.
they might adapt
Yeah.
or not adapt
Or
to the
not
Prem.
adapt. Yeah.
You never really know. Like
Yeah.
wherever,
This is why,
whatever
like-
league he's come from.
This
you
is
never
why
really
now
know.
I feel like Arsenal really needs to start buying Prem proven people now.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely, 100%.
I've had enough of the experimentation, or I've had
Fair
enough.
enough. And maybe you did Ben White.
Yeah,
And,
Ben White.
but then, Tavares from different club.
Yeah.
Odegaard was from different club.
Yeah, but Odegaard, we
But
already
you loaned him
yeah,
already.
Yeah, we already knew.
Who else did you sign again?
Lokonga.
Tomiyasu.
You've been actually
Tomiyasu.
spreading out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You might need
Prem
to
proven.
buy more
Dude,
Prem
this
proven.
time-
I mean, look, if they go for like a Tomiyasu,
Yeah.
then
If
I'm
they
all
can
true
find,
about
if
that.
they can
If
find some
find
gems
out
like
Tomiyasu,
that,
yeah.
then I don't have any.
You just don't know, do you? Like,
Yeah.
until
Yeah,
they-
you never know,
You
really.
never
don't
know. Yeah. At the end of the day,
That's the
you do
thing.
never know.
All right, keeping it on the theme of Arteta and Arsenal, what do you think are your minimum expectations for next season? Or let's say a position in the table that you think you come, or a trophy maybe.
I
Leave it
think
to you,
top
really.
four is a must for me.
It's a must, yeah?
It's a must,
Must.
So if you don't get top four,
don't get
Arteta
top
out.
four, we need Europa League.
If you don't get top four, Arteta out.
No. If we don't, listen.
I
Okay.
don't know. It's
If we get top six,
You heard it live on camera. Arteta out. Yeah.
if we get top six and win the Europa League, I'm happy with it. Yeah. If we get top four and we have no other cup runs,
Yeah.
I'll still be a little bit disappointed, but I will take it. You know,
Top four, no cup runs. Yeah.
I would take it.
Yeah.
I would take it.
100%.
Yeah.
I would
I'll
take it.
as well.
What about top six and the League Cup? Let's say, for example.
I think it's
So you get
papering over
Europa League and the League Cup.
It's
It's a trophy. A minor one.
I'm not-
All right. Final question before we go on to the BTL Player Awards. What signings or what positions do you think you need in terms of signings in the summer coming?
I'll let you go first.
What positions you need the most? Let me say from an outside point
Go
of
on.
view.
Outside, yeah, go on.
Let me say from an outside point of view. You need maybe a backup for Tomiyasu because he's injury prone,
Yeah.
and Cedric is shit in my opinion. Bellerin is finished as well in my
Bellerin's
opinion.
gone.
Even if he comes back, he's
Yeah, no,
finished.
he's gone, he's gone.
You also might need a backup for Tierney because he's injury prone and Tavares ain't it for me. Centre back, if Saliba comes back, I'd say you're pretty much set out. So I think you're all right for now.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. So I think you need a backup right back, potentially backup left back. I'd say you still need a big centre mid. And maybe you might get Tillmans anyway. I don't know if that's enough for you. I think you need someone to replace or play with Partey because I don't know if he's going to play well enough, consistently enough, or be fit enough to play a whole season. So you need someone big enough to play
I think
CDM. I'm not sure if Shaka's the
No,
answer.
I'm not gonna
And
lie to you.
obviously
I
you need a
think,
striker,
we
so.
might even need to dip into and possibly get two centre mids.
You think, yeah?
Yeah, because
I think you do actually as well.
We need
if
depth.
we want to,
Yeah,
depth.
That's
Yeah,
what
if
we
we want to get some sort of cup runs, etc.
Yeah,
we're
maybe
gonna
this
need
season was easy because we didn't have any European games, but now
Yeah,
we do.
now we
need
do.
depth,
We
right,
need
definitely.
we need it.
Why do you think Arteta didn't buy a striker, by the way, in January? Because
There
he
was
just got
nothing
rid of
there.
Aubameyang.
I just
nothing
think he
there.
never had time.
Yeah, there was nothing there. There
I
was
think
nothing
they
there.
just sold him like
Nobody
last-
wants to
But
sell
then don't you
a
blame him
striker
for
in
selling
January.
Aubameyang because he could have kept him?
No,
I
If he
don't-
didn't
I
have
don't think-
time, he could have kept
But I
Aubameyang.
don't think it would have made a difference if
No.
he kept him. That's the thing. Like, so you're better off just
Getting rid of
Just
him.
get rid of him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
just
get rid.
ride it out.
Yeah,
see what
yeah.
happens.
Fair
and
enough.
look, he done well.
It
till
might
like
have
last
worked
couple
out for him
games.
potentially.
could've helped.
You might have got top four though, but who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
might have been worse for you.
But coming to the question,
Yeah.
I would say we need possibly 2 strikers.
2 strikers, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
And Katie just signed a new contract though, yeah?
Yeah, but we still need
if he
2.
signs, we still need 2. I think because of depth thing.
Yeah.
There's talk of Gabriel Jesus. If we get him, I think it'll be
I'll
a
be
top
surprised
signing.
if he goes to you.
I
Man.
think it'll be a top signing.
I don't
think
think
it's
I
good
wouldn't
signing.
be surprised if he comes.
But surely he wants Champions League, no?
Yeah, but I think he'll be.
Yeah, but if he gets us to Champions League,
I think he'll be like.
yeah, but he'll be like
He
our
really
number one
wants to.
striker.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
if you lot get Champions League, yeah, unfortunately, most likely it's not going to be over a long few seasons. It
Yeah.
might be a season in, a season out, a season in, season out. Will Gabriel Jesus accept that? I feel like he's more of a regular Champions League player.
I think as long as he's in, and he's that type of player.
Yeah.
If we play him every game, he's gonna want to show the world.
True.
Yeah.
Especially Man City.
I think he deserves
you were
opportunity,
wrong to not
decent.
play me
I
every
think-
game.
I
innit?
think I think he'd rather play game in, game out
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Arsenal,
yeah.
be the number one striker, and be Brazil's number one striker
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Like he's probably got that in the back of his mind.
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
cause he's in and out of the Brazil squad.
Oh, is it?
Well, he's in the squad.
Yeah, he's
but
in the
not
squad, but
first
he's
Who's-
not
11.
in the
who's the
first
striker?
11. Richarlison.
Oh yeah,
Richarlison,
yeah.
Yeah.
Neymar, yeah.
Paqueta,
Neymar.
I think.
Oh, is
Paqueta,
it?
Luka
Yeah.
Paqueta. He's good. He's good.
And then so yeah, 2 strikers,
2 strikers,
Yeah.
a centre mid,
Yeah.
centre mid.
and 2 fullbacks.
Yeah.
Whether they play both left back, right back, or right back, and a left back. They talk about this Hickey guy from
Bologna.
Yeah.
I
Scottish.
don't know him. I
Scottish.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
I
he's
heard he's
Scots.
alright. I heard he's
Yeah, I
alright.
heard it's good, but I don't know. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
last time he got a Scottish left back, I was very happy. So
Yeah, that's
True.
yeah.
Dom, you.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I'd say 2 strikers, definitely 2 strikers.
So 5 signings.
Yeah, 5 signings.
2 strikers, 2
2
fullbacks,
strikers.
1 centre mid. Or you think 2 centre?
I think 2 centre mids and
Yeah.
1 fullback.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
And we've signed a backup keeper already.
Who?
Yeah.
Matt Turner.
Matt Turner. Yeah.
He's
From
from
Brighton?
America.
American guy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I heard about
Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
Quonky's other.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
He's America's.
Bit of money laundering going on there. Allegedly, yeah. Sounds suspicious. Yeah.
It's gonna be going back and forth.
All right, boys, we'll take it into the BTL Player Awards.
Between the lines.